For example, the 50s, the Sands Hotel. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., all those great stars of the last century. Run by a bunch of guys from the Copacabana in New York City, nightclub people and rowdies that had been running illegal casinos in the East Coast who came to Las Vegas looking for a safe harbor where they could raise their children without being raided by the sheriff for running a crap game that was illegal. In the 60s, a guy showed up in Las Vegas, a roly-poly, pathological liar, a gifted and inspirational character named Jay Sarno, who was deeply affected by the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami Beach. The Fontainebleau Hotel is the foundation stud of destination resorts. The Novak family built that place in the 50s. It opened, I believe, in 54. So profoundly better and more imaginative than anything that had been built in Florida or anywhere else, that the hotel was the most successful place, any destination in the winter months. It didn't even have a sign on the building, and everybody wanted to go there. From Latin America, from Europe, they all came. The Jews and Italians from New York, every guy with money, every sporting life type of guy had to be at the Fontainebleau Hotel in January, February, and March. Jay Sarno, I was there. My family lived in Miami Beach while I was going to college, and they even had a cabana at the Fontainebleau. And I remember being very seriously affected by seeing this fella. Joe Novak died, but Ben Novak and his wife Bernice ended up being the proprietors in residence. And my parents and everybody else just talked about them. I was very impressionable in my adolescent years, and I formed an adolescent and naive notion watching Ben Novak strut around the hotel that owning a destination resort hotel was a pretty good way of going. And as years later, when I got in that position, it turns out that my naive and adolescent notions were remarkably accurate. So that's what Las Vegas has been. And the more perfectly it responded to the appetite of society for a place that was imaginative and jazzy and action-packed, where you could go and stay up late, it's done well. Nothing's changed. No one expected that. Became a great culinary center. Nobody expected that. There were personalities along the way that contributed to these sort of significant developments. Wolfgang Puck came and opened a restaurant, and that started that. Retail stores started to bloom, and all of a sudden we discovered